This is not at all how I thought it was going to be going. I thought it was going to be much. I mean, this is focus, but like,
Yeah.
I thought also character-wise it would be much more focused. So I'm just surprised. This is a tapestry, which makes sense. We're in a Joanne's fabric, but
And this is our last quest. Joanne's fabric tapestry.
yeah. I was hoping.
Well
I was
done.
hoping that
Well done.
almost 2 a.m. Kyle would
Well done. Well
would
done.
catch that. Shall we, Ishtola?
Yes.
Ishtola
Dragon poop.
ponders the next stage of your preparations to enter the void.
Oh my god.
Why is yours so fast?
Auto advance
Oh
is
crap!
so
Now I clicked.
Yeah, right.
Well, I clicked is the problem.
Okay. I got it.
Yashola opened with, once Nidhana succeeds in replicating the mock Atomos, this door into the 13th will be ours to open.
Will you be crossing the threshold alongside us? I realize this is more than my endeavor than yours. To be honest, I have no interest in visiting the void myself.
Kyle Ferguson show, everybody.
Might we discuss this later? There's something I must do first.
It's a little,
It's a check on the satrap.
it's a little rude there, Estinian.
No, he's checking on the satrap. Why does everyone insist on being so secretive? I at least have good reason for not wanting to explain my Nixie ritual. Shall we proceed with our other preparations then? As we saw, the warding scale can be effective at protecting the bearer from other sources of etheric corruption. Nevertheless, the talisman's durability will need to be improved if it is to withstand the void's influence for a prolonged length of time. And I think that is a problem we can address without involving the brilliant but busy alchemists who created it. Who do we know who excels at this kind of structural augmentation?
The top one is the only one that makes sense.
Yeah, I'd love what, like, just Alligans?
Alligans is, I mean, if
true.
anyone was going to choose yelling Alligans, it'd be you.
Okay, I've accepted. I accepted that reality.
Well, now I want to know.
Perhaps they
too.
once did, but availing ourselves of Allegan insights tends to be an involved process, and nay, I believe a more straightforward approach is in order, consulting with the engineers of the Garland Ironworks. As I recall, Sid himself is no stranger to the void and its volatile energies. With his experienced hand at the helm, I have every confidence that the Ironworks can strengthen the warding scale. Come, let us visit their operation in Rauga's Reach and commission their best and brightest. Oh, well, Rauga's Reach, wow. I haven't gone there since I've bought Tone Gear.
Man, it's like as much as World of Warcraft forgets it has other older zones you can go back to, Final Fantasy XIV constantly remembers it has a whole massive world it can just keep throwing you back into. Holy shit, we can fly. No, we can't. It's Rauga's Reach.
Finally, we're in Stormblood again where we can fly.
Tuna, what? Val, what brings you to the Ironworks?
We have a commission for you and your president, actually, assuming he's available.
Master Sid? Certainly. I'll see if he has a moment free. Yeah, the troublemakers are back.
Tell those fools that the...
You were saying.
Yeah, here he is.
Sid, the last time I saw you, I was doing the Final Fantasy XV crossover event, and you looked very different. A pleasure as always. I hear you have a job for us. Heading into the void to find a lost dragon. That sounds almost pedestrian compared to your last adventure. Honestly, I don't know if you could say anything that would surprise me after Meteon and that bloody mess. Alright, let's take a look at that talisman of yours. You said there were signs of degradation. Seems some manner of corrosion is set in around a scratch on its surface. much as the Void's corruption seeped into Nero through his wounds. In which case, our best bet would may be to simply prevent the scale from being damaged in the first place.
And how might we achieve that?
We have a coating agent for strengthening trinkets and the like, but I'd be wary of applying any compound which might upset the scale's delicate chemical balance. Far safer to dress it in armor. We'll construct a protective casing, one utilizing metal alloys with high ethereal conductivity, so as not to impede the talisman's primary function.
A suit of armor, as you say.
Nero has compiled data on the 13th, so I'll have him pitch in with the design just to be sure.
So I'll have to pinch it.
I can't read anymore. If only it weren't such an ordeal to convince him to follow our safety protocols. I swear, I've never had such a reckless employee. In any case, we may need some time to untangle the particulars.
Understandable. We know how busy your schedule is, and the final result will doubtless be worth the wait.
Ha! The hard part will be ducking Jessie and her constant barrage of demands while we sneak about doing the fun stuff. We'll see what we can do.
What an organization. A horrible employee. A woman actually trying to run the damn place. And Sid stealing credit for everyone's inventions. I think we can leave the rest in Sid's capable hands. Let's return to the great work and see how Nidhana gets on with the Mach Atomos.
Here's a work order with some chest air.
Get to the real work.
Yeah.
We have paying jobs.
No, I think the way Sid is behaving is just further proving that I am right about Jessie. That she's a taskmaster, and she's greedy, and she's a sucky boss. That's why I don't trust her.
I don't trust her because that metal chin strap is atrocious.
You're always going to her defense.
I know. I do like her. I do like her a lot. Except for her alpha pedaling. Hey everyone, welcome to the Clips channel. Did you know this isn't our main channel? Yeah, you should subscribe over and find our main videos and our streams as well. We also have a podcast that you can find wherever podcasts can be found, so explore the internet. See you there.
Right. I did not mean to click, but it just kind of happened.
No, it's all good.
We're just rolling, man.
I'm all good, yeah.
Hey,
Bring it.
Stola. The adjustments are going well, I hope.
You had hope?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Tis a lengthy process, but the end is in sight, yes.
That's wonderful news. I myself had some good fortune searching through the Satrap's private records. What I found was a transaction log dated around the same period as when Al-Zadal's legacy was built. It included a purchase list of highly exclusive alchemical components, and I knew I'd discovered the key to making the artificial atomos. I then visited the High Crucible to commission the materials. After I'd explained my requirements, I was beset by volunteers insisting I allow them to help with the entire project.
The usual reaction to someone forcing open a void gate is to run for the hills. Harnish academics certainly are a different breed.
The alchemists of old were cut from a similar cloth. The unknown held no fear for them. Indeed, they were ever eager to seek new knowledge, regardless of the danger.
And were you not also fearless, heedless even, in your determination?
My sire entered his dormancy before I was hatched. And so it was Ashdaya who kept my eggs safe and warm. It created a bond between us. Even long after I learned to fend for myself, I rarely strayed from her side. She was my guardian, my sister, my dear companion. And not a single day passes that I do not mourn her absence. No matter how deep the darkness, I would not surrender my search. I promised myself the time would come when we would once more take to the skies together. But I am satrap now.
The Radiant Host is here to serve, Your Excellency.
Dude,
Nadine.
your face.
Yeah.
What is this about?
Sir Estinian told us of your predicament. For centuries you have protected Rads at Han, never showing your true self, hiding behind a curtain and living only in service to the people. Your dedication meant more to us than your deceit, and so did we accept you as our rightful ruler. After all that you have sacrificed for this nation, did you imagine we would begrudge you your heart's desire?
Looks like he's gonna try and crush
We
Mario.
survived the final days. We are a strong and proud people. We, the Radiant Host, will keep Thavnair safe in your absence.
I am grateful for your loyalty and for your encouragement. And yet,
Now you listen to me, Varshan.
Ooh.
You are wearing that face, after all. As I have told you before, you are a little brother to us all. And if you are family, then so too is your sister. We are there for you if you need us. But do not ask us to sit by and watch while you abandon a sibling you have ached to rescue for millennia.
We will succeed in opening the way. It is only a matter of time. All you need do is prepare to step through to the other side.
Your Excellency, I wanted to thank you for building the orphanage. It means so much that my sister and I will have a place to be together, safe and happy. And I hope that you and your sister can be together again too.
Bottom one's a little rough.
It's a little, yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm going top.
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1, and I'm clicking. Chose bottom. That's rough. That's rough, buddy.
take heart and protect them well. Such were the words I once said to you, and here I stand, failing to live up to them. If my heart is torn, I am fit to protect neither Ajdaya nor Radzadhan.
Let's go, buddy. You found adventure.
My people, I have come to a decision. Vashan will depart Thavnair for a time. My dragon self will remain in the palace, but only to conduct the satrap's most essential duties. While I am focused on controlling this vessel, there may be matters that escape my attention. I rely on you, my trusted friends, to watch over one another until I return.
Take care, and fair fortune, little brother. Many tears would be shed should you come to harm.
I would not dare make you cry.
I don't trust you in this game. Not to make me cry.
No, there you go.
For clarity's sake. Boy, Nobdeen, they really chose a face for you. You just, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just,
They're doing what they can. He's doing his best.
like, I gotta use the run button on Mario not to get killed by this guy. That's what his head looks like. That's what his head looks like. Alright, Y'shtola.
Y'shtola says, "You surprise me, Estinian. For a lone wolf, you show an unusual degree of, shall we say, involvement in helping Vitra reach this conclusion. 'Twas for the greater good. The worm's thundering sighs were keeping his citizens awake at night, and had travelers believing the palace was racked by unnatural storms." Oh, yeah, look at Sean reacts.
Oh, I didn't
in the
even
back.
see that.
It just did the little shock one. What of your own answer, then? You seemed disinclined to venture into the void. "When I was one with Nidhogg, his vengeful thoughts were my thoughts, his endless rage my rage. The soul-chilling grief he nursed for Ratatoska's death. I would not wish this agony upon a foe, let alone a friend and ally. If there is a chance we can spare Vitra that pain, then I will follow you."
I'm going second.
Sounds good. I'd rather not bother our comrades with aught less than a dire threat to the star. We four should suffice for our purpose. Now, on to specifics. Unlike the first, where the flood of light was halted before the devastation was complete, the 13th has been utterly subsumed by darkness. My plan as such is to explore the void in stages, withdrawing to safety after each brief foray. It would be more convenient had we some manner of base camp near the gate itself.
One of the palace chambers should serve. Come, let us reconvene outside Megaduta.
Base camp.
You caught me reading ahead is what happened there.
Satrap's duty.
The duty?
Duty.
Duty in. Oh, I guess we could just, yeah.
Nice little justification for why he picked a child form, too.
Oh, because he feels like a little brother still?
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that. That is a read, dude. Megaduda? I don't know about
Megaduda.
Megaduda. No, I'm reading chat now is what's happening.
Engaging the Varshan.
I already engaged. Oh, and so we will require suitable accommodations. Might we make something available for our guests? Oh, you've been Y'shtoling and Estinianing so much, but
go for it.
by all means,
Go for it.
all the chambers are presently hosting the great mounds of treasure we carried out of the vault. Once the Foundation's activities begin in earnest, however, we can redistribute the trove and make a room or two ready for habitation. Good. Please inform me when you've completed the arrangements. As you heard, we will have you settled in Megaduta in due time.
As ever, you are most gracious, Your Excellency.
You risk yourselves to aid me in my search for as Daya. Providing comfortable quarters is the least I can do.
I only wish we knew more about our destination. The gods only know how long our exploration might possibly take, or what our chance of success possibly might be.
Succeed or fail, I am grateful to you for convincing me to make the attempt.
On that note, I will return to the great work and lend what help I can to Nidhana. If you've preparations to make ere we venture into the 13th, now is the time. All I need is my armor and my lance. Perhaps I'll train with the Radiant Host to pass the time before we depart.
You know what this means to me, Valentuna. But my purpose needs not consume you as well. We are headed into another world. Find what joy you can in the experience, for you are a traveler, an adventurer at heart. This I know. You found adventure.
Just whisper. Just a little more adventure.
Take a 9, doesn't matter.
Critically. Meanwhile, no. Yes.
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 Not on the 13th.
Oh, in the 13th.
It's gonna show us.
Oh, good.
I was gonna say it's gonna show us the sister, but never mind.
I mean, they still could. No freaking way. Okay, good. Okay.
What?
Oh, I thought it was Xenos for a hot
It
moment.
looks like Xenos.
So
It's
it
got a
could still be
side,
his thing.
his shade.
Yeah. Just thought it was like, you know,
Just straight
just
up
like
Xenos.
straight up just Xenos for a hot moment. Yeah, no, it's his thing.
And thus I am returned. To this world, bereft of saviors.
It's unnerving.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, you know, that's how the Void Senate work, you know? Classic demon logic.
Yeah.
You die, you go back to your world of origin.
Is,
like
is
they
that
would
very
say.
specifically Xenos' shade, or is that just a shade?
Well, no, that would be because she explained, you know, that like we put it in a the gargoyle body that you give a vessel.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
know when he summoned it, I guess that they never really got into in the main plot. He put it in a thing, which is why it wasn't colored. But now that it's back in its own body, you know, now it has flesh hands instead of gray hands for its stuff.
Oh, I hadn't. Oh boy.
So-
I'd have to.
But
It
he-
had gray hands before. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was like monochromatic. You know, it was loaded into a
Damn, dude, you got a memory.
gray body.
How
Well,
was
it
your-
was cool. You know, it was a cool looking thing.
I mean, I agree, but my head, I'm like, it looked like that. It looked like that thing. And otherwise, why obscure it in the first place and then have it be a reveal at the end? That makes me think that it is specifically Xenos' Void Buddy.
Well, we did the opening Reaper quest, right? Where you know.
Yeah, you get your own.
Yeah, you get your own.
Yeah.
So he got his own somehow, and now
Yeah.
it's back.
Yeah.
And having worked with Xenos, it now has opinions that it wants to share with the 13th, I guess. You know,
Jesus.
it's gonna do stuff.
You spent one final expansion questing with Xenos, and now you got
Yeah,
opinions.
you touch Xenos, and now you're like, I'm just gonna stick around.